Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. WGRD-FM Grand Rapids. 97.9 GRD.
Sunny and mild, 79 the high. It's 68. Downtown GR.
Pretty
This is
good.
a story we were going to talk about yesterday. And we had our friends in from 13 on Your Side. Yeah. That was fun.
It was
Good
a
to see Aaron and
blast.
Farron.
I don't know if we posted it anywhere else. You can go to my Twitter or ZZM or maybe at some point our Facebook or Twitter and see what they aired this morning, which was fun.
Yes.
Just them, us just bantering in the studio and also them replaying the air horn.
Yes. Oh, that was fun.
Boy, is that fun.
Yeah. For all of us.
It never gets old.
Every person loves it. That's true.
Dan almost flying into Lauren Stanton's body.
Yeah, they almost had to go to HR. No question.
That was really amazing.
This is a unique story because we don't normally get people who are mad at the subject of a story before it happens. But there was already somebody talking smack about a Grand Haven man who caught a big fish.
Yeah.
This from Fox 17.
A Grand Haven fisherman is celebrating his catch of the day this weekend.
Yeah, our Michael DePrey spoke with him about the catch. That is quite the whopper, Michael.
Yeah, it's an incredible catch. A salmon so big, the angler who caught it says it's tied for the second biggest king salmon of the year.
What an ugly ass fish.
That is
Jesus, that is a monster from the dinosaur era.
I'm glad I'd never see that thing with its head on. I love salmon, but that's gross.
Boy, I got to hand it to the ancestors that we have and the early cave people and whatnot, because if I saw that now, there is not one part of me that would think, hey, look at what I just killed. You know what I should do? I should eat this.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's an ugly creature.
Almost every food. Like if I had lived before processed food, in a time
Yeah.
where I could be unhealthy, I don't know
Right.
what I'd have eaten.
Well, if we had to figure it
I
out.
don't know.
Like, yeah. Praise to all those people before us who just had to put everything in their mouths
Right.
and then hope they didn't die.
Yeah, the stupid people who tried the bad berries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or just the unlucky ones. You're there with your tribe and your family, and
Yeah.
you're like, all right, Susie, you go try that thing. I'm gonna eat this thing.
Yeah.
You eat those, and then we'll just, if we're all alive, then we can eat more of all these.
Right.
Yeah.
Same with this beast.
It's a monster.
I'm sorry, sir. What did you just
What, did somebody in this room just do that?
It's a monster. It's a monster.
Dude, that's a monster.
A monster-sized fish caught by this
It's
master
massive.
angler, Brooks Wheeler.
I've caught tons of salmon, so it's pretty much the same thing. I knew it was a big fish, so drag down and hope it didn't break. Boom, baby, fish on.
Boy, that thing is, when you see it in the water.
massive?
Yeah,
I thought his shirt
it's a
said
big one.
fishhigh.com. It's fishgh.com.
Fish GH.
My brain
Oh.
just completed it as fish high because of his.
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah, he sounds like he's high.
He should take that website as well. Buy that domain, Brooks.
Brooks says he caught the king salmon over the weekend right next to the Grand Haven Lighthouse Pier.
That's the bait right there. J plug was out down 20 feet in the channel, and the pole's on a downrigger, so you're not holding on to it. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 it goes and pulls off the downrigger and fights on.
At 41.5 inches long and weighing 32 pounds, Brooks says his catch is tied for the second biggest king salmon of 2018.
This is the fish that Brooks Wheeler caught. It's not as big as it was. He took the meat out of it because, well, he wants to eat it, and he kept the skin because he wants to put it on the wall.
A fish so big, Brooks says it reminded him of Jaws.
Like, we see the fish. Why even do that? Because we see the fish
Yeah.
whole and even alive.
So
You don't have to go show us a dead fish skin in a cooler.
But aside from his wacky voice, why is this even a news story? Since they just said this is the second largest caught this year.
I think it's just his wacky voice. I think it's just his stoner personality.
I guess
That's the only reason we're
But, like,
playing it.
I assumed that they did a story about a man catching a fish because it was the biggest one ever caught.
Yeah.
That is
or
true.
something.
You would
not
think that
the
they would do
second
it.
biggest of the year.
Like, we don't even really need real news. Our thing is just to play things that sound stupid.
Right.
Like, you can just go out and do anything, and as long as it has entertainment value to us, it's good enough.
Yeah,
But,
so I'm glad they did it because his voice is weird. But I mean, as
They
a
should be
news
ashamed.
station, yeah, you would think they'd go, "Hey, somebody just caught the biggest fish." Oh, of forever? No, of the week. Oh,
well, that's why we got that trash talk. Although that emailer did seem like he knows who Brooks Wheeler is. Like, he missed out. He has to be Fish Muskegon, and Brooks is getting all the glory. And he's like, it's not even the biggest fish. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just not the biggest salmon.
Yeah, he thinks he's all fancy because he's a high on it. Lives in Grand Haven.
Yeah. I could fish that pier if it wasn't his territory.
Yeah.
I don't think you get to call territory on fishing.
Well, if you're like a
nation.
in the business, don't you? No?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Hell of a lot harder
His
to catch
shirt
things
says
like that
Fish
in
GH.
South Haven, though, and I've done it.
Yeah.
When it came up, and you can see that tail on the top, it looked like a shark. It was going like that next to the pier.
So large, his fishing net could barely handle it.
I could color the lines.
The net didn't break because my net, if you look at it, it's duct taped together at the top there.
Because I'm poor.
Because I used it as a bong once, and I had to put it back together.
I put my weed in there.
Exactly.
It's duct taped together at the top there.
Well, luckily the duct tape held, and the all-time state record, in case you're wondering, for king salmon was set back in 1978. It weighed 42.5 pounds and was 46 inches long.
Holy.
Of course, there could always
This
be
comes
bigger
in
salmon.
48th on that list. Oh, cool.
And out there, and this weekend, anglers from all over will be at the annual Salmon Fest in Grand Haven, hoping to land a whopper catch for themselves.
Brooks, a full-time fisherman, I guess, or how about that?
I think he's been doing it since he's been able to crawl. That's the kind of guy.
Yeah, but is he a full-time fisherman?
Derek's like, is he bilking off the state?
He really is.
Oh my God. I don't know what's better, seeing that fish or hearing him describe the story of how he caught it.
Either one's a great.
Well, definitely hearing the story, because it's just a fish.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. If you don't know which one's better,
then you
you
need to talk to your
a
news
different
director.
job. Because clearly his voice is better.
Oh, man.
And he's going to have a lot of salmon to smoke. That was a lot of food.
Yeah,
You know he's going to
to
smoke that salmon. Yeah, he's not going to smoke it the way you think.
Nope.
Gonna dry that out, put it on a hot rock, and then light it up.
Oh, my gosh. That was funny. I want to hear him say, it was a monster.
It was a monster.
It was. Yeah, I know. He's such a Muppet.
Biggest king salmon of the year in the state of Michigan.
It's a monster.
It's a monster.
And by the way, I didn't even notice this. The footage, the B-roll they're showing right before he says it's a monster is someone like fingering the fish's mouth.
In the state of Michigan.
It's a monster.
In Michigan.
That's right up there with it. Sounds like a bunch of metal going crunch.
I can't say for sure if it's the same guy, but maybe he got his life together.
Maybe, right? It's a before and after.
It's a monster.